Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Monster Hunter World Iceborne PC. We're on episode 4 of Let's Cart. We just finished the story in the previous episode, and I guess what we're supposed to do now is probably make our character pretty powerful. Alright, so before we begin, I just want to make sure that my microphone and everything sounds correct. If it doesn't sound right, be sure to let me know, alright guys? In the upper right hand corner, you can see the online session ID. If you wanted to join, now you can. We're done with the story, so I figure we might as well play together at this point. Let's talk about what I should be doing first. We'll grab this. Let's run up and let's see if we can do the Steamworks real fast. How's it going, everyone? Play Charge Blade now, you freak. Well, probably one of our goals will be to get the upgrade for the TheGameconomist. That'll be probably high up on my list of things to do. We'll probably pick up a Charge Blade. We'll get one of each weapon, probably. Civil War! What? Alright, so they're introducing the Steamworks for the first time. Interesting. Alright. Get lucky and you'll get a proper burst of steam for your troubles. Can you not hold the trigger down the first time? That's right, you can't. That's fine. Oh my god.
Smell that? That right there's the heady aroma of a jackpot.
Why are you killing monsters? Can't you make friends with them? Apparently not, Clorox. Iceborne makes an elaborate environment, and I'm so disturbed that I have to actually hunt monsters. Can't I just be friends with the monsters? How's it going, Alistair? Come on now. Eager engineer. Am I eager? I'm not that eager. This minigame is pure RNG, right? It appears to be pretty close to pure RNG. Even if it wasn't, what I've pretty much determined is I would still just hold the right trigger down because it's so boring and repetitive. Oh my god, it's the cats. All right. Based red pilling now. What? Why are people acting like that it's a bloody game? What is he talking about? Oops. No, I don't want to exit the Steamworks. Weird. Awesome vids as always. I loved your review of PC Gamers Review shared with all my friends. Oh, thank you very much, Zan. Just capture the monsters and make them pets instead of killing them. I know, right? How's it going, Alistair? He says, how's your night been? Pretty uneventful. I've just been hanging out with my wife. You know, for my other channel, the Pokemon Card Stream channel, I had that huge trash pile going. I cleared that up today. It's all gone. It was like 8 bags of trash, by the way. And afterwards, I sorted some of my cards out. I purchased more cards for future live streams, and then I listed some cards on eBay. So I was pretty productive today, actually. Wellix is like, I just slept for 18 hours. That's a lot of sleep. Am I not allowed to say the word rarted? That's right. Rarted is strictly not allowed on this political wokeness channel. I just tried to say Steamworks is rarted. How's it going, Lord Crunch? Lord Crunch. It makes me think of the attack Crunch. All right. Come on now. Ooh. What exactly does the Steamworks do? Is it for the smithy? I don't understand. There we go. We got the Celestial Wyverian print. That's what we were after. What part of the main story is Gameconomist on? Have not kept up with the series because I've been playing it myself too much. We're done with the story, and we're moved on to becoming powerful now. Let's see if anyone joined, by the way. We have Reginald Winthrop? And he might be further behind than I am. Interesting. I'm going to start working on my optionals. You guys are totally allowed to join if you want. Call of the Wild. If people don't like killing the monsters, don't play. Why he no skip the handler cutscene? I don't think I can skip it on the first time. The handler gets flack for being a derp, and she also is loved for being a derp, while the serious handler is calm, smart, and competent, just trying to hold everything together, which we love. What? You should play Overwatch. I don't know if I'll ever play Overwatch. I might play Resident Evil. You guys want to see Resident Evil? That'd be cool. Alright, let's go ahead and stand by for departure. God Terror Boy says, ew. HARPG says, I'm finally getting Gears of War 4 and now playing it. I'm loving this game. My wife, I believe, is playing Gears of War in the other room. I don't think I need this. Slay 10 Wulk. Alright, well that's what we'll do. Overwatch, more like Poopy Watch. I actually never got into Overwatch. I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it. Gui Biriro Ska says, used to love this channel, but recently this whole political thing is just unfunny and annoying, to be honest. Well, that's probably because you don't agree with my political point of view. Zix says, which Resident Evil? I don't know. Which one? Whichever one you guys want to watch. Woke takes, or it's clickbait. That's right. John, absolutely clickbait. Josh says, yes, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Play that, or when Resident Evil 3 Remake drops. Sounds good. You know, I used to find people who did like the whole clickbait in their YouTube titles and their thumbnails annoying. And then one day I made like maybe a satire of people who did clickbait thumbnails, and that video just performed really well. So funny enough, if you guys don't want clickbait, stop clicking on clickbait. Ta-da! And then the YouTubers won't use clickbait thumbnails anymore. But you guys do actually. You guys click on it enormously. It's like if you want to be a competitive YouTuber or whatever, however you want to term it. If you want to make a good thumbnail, I guess I'm saying, it has to be clickbait. So that's not my fault. I'm just following the analytics. That's actually the viewer's fault. And you can say what you want about your fellow viewers. You can be like, well, I'm too smart for that. Well, maybe you are. Maybe you need to move on with your 9,000 political wokeness. I'm too smart. Whap. Wait, that didn't kill him? That was weird. Show me a Wulk. We need to beat up a Wulk. Yeah, I used to get so upset over YouTube clickbait. Oh, it was so annoying. I hated clickbait. And then I learned clickbait works. And then I was like, well, there you go. It's not my fault that it works. I just know how it works. I don't even do that clickbaity of thumbnails. What are you guys talking about? My thumbnails are pretty... I mean, I've had clickbaity thumbnails, but my thumbnails are pretty mild when it comes to the clickbaity side, right? Feel free to disagree. My stuff's pretty standard, I'd say. Eisen says, I've heard you mention Bloodborne a few times, but I didn't find any old content from you about it. Didn't you play OT before starting the channel? So I played all the way through Bloodborne, and that was done in a live stream. So you're welcome to go back and you're welcome to go back and watch that. Maybe I should make sure I can get that into a playlist. I Hate Cat says, bruh, are you joking? Nope, I never joke. I'm only 100% serious. Oh, look, it's this guy. What, do you have a little fight over here? Where are all the Wook? Aren't there usually like a billion Wook everywhere? Oh, God. I think that's it. That's a Wook. Get over here, you. Break. Alright, we got a Wook. There's 2 more Wooks. We're after him. We're after him. One, 2. Boop. Alright. There's a few more Wooks. Let me think. Where else are there Wooks? I think they're this way. He has played Bloodborne. That's right. I did play through Bloodborne already. Play much Pokemon Sword and Shield and Shield. Yeah, I said that right. Sword and Shield. We did play Pokemon Sword and Shield for a while. To be honest, I wasn't enjoying it that much. I felt kind of dissatisfied that the rest of the Pokedex was missing. And so I kind of reached a point where I said, you know what? I don't agree with the fact that they removed the Pokedex. Well, they didn't complete it, I mean. And I decided I would stop playing. I gave them a fair shot too, because everyone was really negative about Pokemon Sword and Shield because of the whole deal with the Pokedex. I'm like, you know what? Nope. I remember people would talk about it in my live streams, and they'd be like, how do you feel about them not including the entire Pokedex? I kept telling people, give them a fair chance, let them launch their game before you judge it. And then they launched it, and I was like, wow, this is kind of like every Pokemon game ever, except with a incomplete Pokedex. So that was, I ended up not happy. I ended up disappointed. Let's go ahead and grab this net. Choop. Yay, we got a wet fish fin. How's it going, Hypertian? Hey chat, don't forget to give TGC your likes. If you do it because I said so, I will recover from my cold faster. Oh, you got a cold. That sucks, man. What would you say is the best decoration farm now with Iceborne? Yeah, so people ask this all the time. I still believe the best farm is to simply get a tempered investigation and some friends who are competent at the game, and to just go in and totally wreck that monster in about 3, 4, 5 minutes and then get out of there. I think that is the fastest method. From what I've seen of Pokemon Sword and Shield, it looks horrible, completely turns me away from even considering getting into it. It's not horrible. I think there were people who absolutely hate on it because they are very upset with the decisions that Pokemon ended up making with the Pokedex. But it's not that impressive either. So I would say the game probably deserves about a 6 out of 10. Maybe about a 6.5 out of 10. I mean, the problem is we're all already so familiar with Pokemon. You know what I mean? So if the game came out and all these Pokemon were brand new, I'd be like, wow, what an amazing game. But we've been playing Pokemon since the 90s, basically. And none of it's new, is all old. They haven't really innovated anything too much. Their innovation is Gigantamax Pokemon, which is basically just your Pokemon gets really big. Is exactly what you think it is. Because, again, I was like, don't judge it too fast. Don't judge it too fast. Right? Wait for the game to come out. And then the game came out, and Gigantamax was super uncomplicated. It's like for 6-year-olds. For little kids. Gigantamax could be beaten by a little kid. And then, so you're basically left with PvP against other adults. And I could really get into that. But then the question for me became, do I want to invest all my time becoming an expert of Pokemon PvP? Or do I want to invest more of my time becoming an expert of Iceborne? And I'm like, you know, Iceborne's really more my thing, not Pokemon. I found the VODs. I just assumed you did it way before than only 5 months ago. A latecomer to the game like me, I see. Just do investigations and play your best. Yep, pretty much. It's not bad. Next evolution of the brand, and they are expanding everything with the upcoming DLC. Once it's all out, solid 8 out of 10. Yeah, but see, I don't really believe in going backwards and fixing the grade for a game. So this was a big issue with Destiny as well. Destiny 2 launched and it was crap. And then later on, apparently they released these updates that made the game awesome. I think this is a terrible turn in game design. This idea that you can launch a terrible product and then because a half year later you're going to complete the product but also ask for more money, that this means that the game deserves a higher grade. This is precisely what Destiny's hoping to pull off. It's what many games try to pull off. It's a games as a service issue. Luckily, Capcom does not have this problem. When Iceborne launches, it's actually a pretty solid game. Same with Monster Hunter base game, is pretty solid game when it launches. But games that think that they can sell you an unfinished... companies that think they can sell you an unfinished game and then finish it 6 months later, but also charge you for that, I don't agree with that. That's... as a customer, I disagree with that. I feel ripped off. And you guys don't have to feel that way, but I feel that way. And I don't think they deserve an 8 out of 10 because the timeliness of when they launched their content is a part of the grade. And the cost of the product is a part of the grade. So if I'm paying $60 to play a completed game and it just feels awesome and it's well designed, then it gets a 10. But if I'm actually secretly paying $90 for a similar game to be completed 6 months later, it's going to get a 6. It's just going to get a lower grade. It deserves a lower grade. I don't recommend people to buy it. Alright, so we just finished an optional quest. Let's go ahead and move on to the next optional quest. The Great Jagras returns. By the way, if you guys would like to join, there's plenty of room. Oh, well, we're filling up a little bit, but there is room to join. I'll be working on optional quests tonight. Pretty much all night. Well, we'll do it for a little while. Aizen says, in my opinion, people should be mad at Pokemon given the lies about the cuts. Yes, I agree. So they said that they cut the Pokemon out. They cut the Pokemon out in order to improve the animations. Well, I would say that the animations are pretty lackluster. So it could have been a case that they just didn't have enough development time, sure. But it's like, if you're going to claim you're taking Pokemon out to have great animations, you better have great animations, or people are going to flay you for it, you know what I mean? Whoop. The animations were atrocious, we all knew it. We all knew the anime. And then they tell you later on, by the way, we have these expansions and more Pokemon. Well, not more Pokemon. It's the Pokemon we probably were supposed to already have at the launch of the game, but you guys decided to hold it back so you could sell it to us in an expansion. Yeah, I'm not pleased with that, and I don't think anyone should. I'll probably still end up buying it. It sucks because Pokemon right now has no competitor, and this is what happens when there's no competition. Basically, the person making the game can charge as much as they want and do what they want. So Pokemon needs a serious competitor, I would say. Alright, we get it. You ate the big thing. Oh, my cat flinched him. Go ahead with the Big Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And we'll go ahead and put on Vitality Mantle now. The competitor comes out on the 21st, is called Temtem, look it up. Oh, I've heard of that. I don't think anything of it. It's not a true competitor. Nah, it looked, actually, Temtem didn't look interesting to me at all. TGC, given the new YouTuber World War III draft meme, what nonsensical reason are your poor choice for draft? I don't know what you mean by the question. These talks annoy me because you repeat yourself too much, says Alistair. Well, Exkiba says, I joined, but nowhere near Iceborne yet. Oh, you're still early on in the game. Okay. I'm pretty excited to play Mystery Dungeon on Switch. That's a, is that a new... Oh, I'm gonna fall off and be out of stamina. I heard about the Mystery Dungeons the other day. Would you say it's just a port of an old game that already exists? Like, is it just a remaster, or is it a new version of the game? Like a new, what do they call that? Oh, I did it again. It's because I don't have a lot of stamina. Like, is it Mystery Dungeons 2? Because I didn't actually pick up whether it was just a remake or whether it was a new title. There we go. Rui says, did I miss anything good? Nope, we're just working on our optionals. This is the third time I've worked on optionals in Iceborne. A little side effect of having all three consoles. Platforms, I should say. PC doesn't really... PC get called a console? I don't think it normally calls itself a console. He's so hurt. It's the remaster of the original Rescue Team. See, that makes me sad too. I really dislike the trend in movies and in video games where they just make already existing content over again. I think it's very lazy. I really don't like it at all. One of the remasters I recently played was Dark Souls 1 remaster, and I thought it was garbage. I thought it was terrible, actually. It was well enough, I mean, it was good enough of a remake, but I was upset at myself for buying it because I realized, oh, this is just old content that I've given more money for. Why have I done this? Yeah, I was really disappointed with that. Video game companies really do not like to innovate too much, it feels like, and same with Hollywood. I feel like nobody takes risks anymore. It makes me really frustrated. I don't know how you guys feel about it. The graphic on PMD Remake are so much better than Sword and Shield, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just mad that they're remaking a game. I wish that they would focus on a brand new game. We all want Diamond and Pearl remakes. Yeah, see, I don't want that either. Enjoy the Iceborne, but I'm still stuck at slaying Velkhana. Oh, that sucks. Alistair says, is this computer? Yes, it is. What games are you looking forward to this year? Elden Ring. I'm really looking forward to Elden Ring. I suspect that game's going to be really good. Also, Monster Hunter World 2. When do you guys think Monster Hunter World 2 is going to come out? So they'll probably support Iceborne for a little while. What do you want to bet Iceborne 2 comes out next year, February? If I was Capcom, I'd be aiming for that. Next year, February. Pro tip, all monsters are weak to the power of gun. That's right.
Let's follow Nergigante wherever it's headed.
It feels weird answering questions correctly. Are you talking about me answering questions correctly? Get the Narga light bowgun, sticky 3S, make everything so easy. Let's go ahead and pop out of here. Elden Ring, please. Yeah, I'm probably going to get pretty deep onto Elden Ring. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, we still have the, I'm sorry. We still have the snack fund from last time. Let's update that. I'm just gonna come up with a number 420. All right, let's head on out. Elden Ring looks so cool. That's right, I agree. Elden Ring looks like a real winner. TGC, what parts do you have in your PC? The normal parts that everyone else has. Wait, what are we fighting? I can't remember what we're fighting. Hunt a Kulu Yaku. Where does Kulu Yaku normally show? I just want to tell you that I love you and I've been watching you since September. Keep up the good work. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. The chat roll throws the hunter towards Mars? What? Monster Hunter World Ultimate Generation Super Galaxy Plus is the proper name of World sequel. Super Monster Hunter World Galaxy. New From Software IPs are typically really big hits, so I'm excited for Elden Ring. Yep, I'm pretty excited for Elden Ring as well. Jooba. Grab this red pit. We'll tell this cat to come with us. Gameconomist does all the drugs. Ah, I wish. Drugs. I always wondered if we would ever, you know how people love heroin and they love cocaine? I wonder if we could ever create like a safe version of those. God, where the, he's over here? God, I'm like wasting my time, dude. Jump over here, okay. FromSoft needs to bring back Armored Core. I actually played Armored Core when I was much younger, and I did not like it, personally. I was actually surprised to learn From Software was the maker of that game. I was like, what? Boink. Oh, what hit me? What the hell? I think he's going to sleep. Yep. Ah, I hit him in the back, not the head. Just knocking him down the whole way. Okay, and we were just put to sleep by the Gajalaka. Congratulations, Gajalaka. I used to play Armored Core because badass robots, but I had no idea what I was doing or what was going on, just wanted cool robots. How much to buy on computer? The same price as to buy on console, probably, if I had to guess. Man, I'm kind of sleepy, I'll be honest, guys. I stayed up pretty late. I should have a drink of an energy drink or something. My eyelids are heavy. Can't get tired. How are we going to open up cards later? Oh, don't do it. Poopy Yaku. Ouch. Another playthrough, another hammer to look at. He went through Iceborne on PS4 with hammer, now on PC. You just want that charge blade. Alright, he's stuck in the vine trap. Shoop. 1, 2. Oh, he's tired. Oh my gosh. Oh, and he throws me off finally. Jesus. Come on. Ah. I was hoping that would interrupt him. These monsters have to have ultra durable skills if they can take so many blows to the head from a giant hammer. Hunting Horn is improved version of hammer. Changed my mind. Okay. That's pretty easy to do. It's not. Pretty sure Hunting Horn still does not compete with hammer when it comes to speedruns. Oh my god. Just go drop that duty, you'll be wide awake. I think they made the defender weapons too high of raw. Yeah, they're pretty good, the defender weapons. Imagine I played all the way through Iceborne with just this defender weapon. Hey, there we go. He was so close. Hey, do you still recommend that super tanky wallbuster build for fresh players that has just finished the Monster Hunter base game? Yeah, so I offer that build for people who might be struggling to get through the story. If you feel that you're fairly skilled with Monster Hunter, then you could do what I did and just ran Dragon Armor and the defender weapon of your choice and just run all the way through with that. It just depends on how fast you want to get done with the story. If you want to get powerful in Iceborne, you don't want to spend a lot of time in the story. You want to get the story done right away. And then depending on what weapon class you play, you're probably going to be building either Acidic Glavenus raw weapons, or you're going to be building Shara Ishvala weapons, one or the other. And then you'll be grinding up to Master Rank 70 as fast as you can. High raw on defender weapons is their purpose. In Terraria, Journey's End, apparently you can pogo to space? What? Seven minutes.
We're not gonna stop now. Let's follow Nergigante.
Let's follow
wherever it's headed.
Nergigante. Nah, I'm not even concerned with that. Actually, what we might do... So let's see, we're using the hammer. Ooh, I would like to have the Shara Ishvala hammer, I think. I could go for the Acidic Glavenus hammer, but I like Shara Ishvala. On the other hand, we could... Well... So let's see, let's jump down here. Start with the Dragon Bone tree? Yeah. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Dragon Bone Basher. Why did my volume turned all the way down? I hope nobody made a donation. Gosh, I gotta get better with that. Oh, in fact, nobody has. Alright. So in order to make the Dawning Tranquility, I need to fight Shara Ishvala again. That's where we're at. Very good. And then... Oops, not what I wanted to do. What rarity? God, I don't even need any of these weapons anymore. It's so sad. Alright, so there's the defender weapon again. How about armor? I would like to go straight to Master's Touch. I don't know if that's reasonable. It's reasonable if I don't get hurt. Yeah, if I never take damage, it's reasonable. We'll go ahead and start the next one of these. What's the best impact charge blade before Gold Raytheon? Oh, I wish I knew this. Best impact charge blade before Gold Raytheon. Oh, thank you, man. Mollet dude. He says, keep it up. Let me update the woke fund. Oops, hold on. Alright, we're getting super woke. Mr. Raj's best anime confirmed. What? Does Draken armor still hold up, or is it obsolete when compared to new armors? It is obsolete. It is an obsolete armor set when it comes to defense. Offensively, it's still not bad. Alright, let's get this started. I rolled too early. But yeah, you need to upgrade your armor pretty soon. It's not very strong. It's gonna get you in trouble, basically. Whoop. Grab this real fast. Woo. Ah, darn it. Yeah, that sucks. I love that he uses his tongue there. Oh, there we go. We got one jump finally. Yoda's getting drafted. Oh, no. Hey, we have somebody in the optional quest. That's nice. Oh my god. I'm KO'd too. Bruh. Woo. Alright, where is he going? I want a Monster Hunter game where there's only Uragaan. That's right. It's the next Monster Hunter Uragaan. That's the next title. Can't wait to show the Iranians army my Monster Hunter World skills. They will be quivering in their boots. Aren't they having some kind of big protest right now? I think they're having some big protest. Oh god. Rogan has had enough with his Urgon brothers and fights them with his Urgon sword. What? Wow, we haven't KO'd him in a while. Doryman's here. How's it going, Doryman? Now this is pod racing. Nice. Okay. That sucks. Freaking longsword, man. You know, maybe that move wouldn't bother me so much, the fact that it interrupts players so bad, if it didn't come with both Mind's Eye and flinch free. That's so ridiculous. Not a lot of moves have that. Also, it's clearly too dark. I need like a higher brightness. So weird because it was too bright in the other area. What? Wait, did I actually get knocked off? What? Oh, I guess I ran out of stamina. That's weird. It didn't look like it. Whoa, Luke! Luke! He says, as a Master Rank 400 player on PlayStation 4, I can't wait for a mod to give me all the decorations on PC. Don't want to grind again. Also, politically correct woke culture is cancer. That's right. And with your donation, I will be able to afford my chemo treatment. Luke Glanford. I was watching something with my wife and we were like shaking our heads. Oh, you know what I was watching? Oh, God. Let me finish typing this. Oh, that's Glanford, not Glenford. Let me fix that. My wife and I were watching this like interview of a girl who was saying that math is racist. The subject, the school subject math, you know, like 1 + 1 = 2. Is racist. I was like, what? And you ought to go look it up because it is something that was a topic only like 2 months ago, I think. Yeah, there were people claiming that math is racist, and it had me pretty shook. I was getting all politically woke when I was watching it. I was like, let me tell you something, miss. Is he flying away again the moment I catch up to him? No way. If only we could have knocked him out of the air there. Math is racist. If you don't believe me, go look it up. This is a thing now. Yep. I couldn't believe it. What they're doing is for some Seattle high school or something like that. I can't remember if it was high school. But they're changing their math program to teach social justice and math at the same time because their belief is historically math is racist. And in order to fix this, we have to teach like social justice and math or something like that. I thought it was a joke because I was like, certainly this is a meme. This is just a funny, right? It was not. It was real. They really believe that. I was like, no way. That can't be right. It's very concerning. Alright. Thank you very much, guys. Got me shooked. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating. Most current mods are broken due to Iceborne update. Just wait for the devs to update their mods. sounds good. Why did the flash pods have to be nerfed? They are nerfed. I don't think they were ever meant to be so powerful. They're not useless, though. You can still stop an escaping monster. You can knock down a lot of flying monsters. I think they were meant to be like a tool, not like a cheese item, you know, like an item that just makes the whole fight super easy. The real question is, why did they have to make some monsters so annoying, like Kushala Daora? That's the real question. Oz says, such a shame, really. Ah, dude. I feel like it's a race war, honestly. It's really awful. Really, really awful. Race war! You guys remember that episode of South Park? Race war! Speak to the field team leader. I don't think so. I think we're going to do more optional quests. Beating around the bush. Wink. I'll beat around the bush. With your mama. Let's go ahead and deposit all that. Why my country rarted? I know, right? My country is rarted. Flash pods were way too strong in base world. I think I agree. Sorry, Doorman, I'm just gonna pop on out of here. We got the super fast load times and everything, so you are welcome to join after the start of the quest. Tiva says something about other countries using forms of math that weren't used until much later in white countries, but said white countries are credited with discovering the math. Well, I mean, okay, so even if that was true, and I don't actually know if that's true, but let's say that were true, you would just teach that in a history course. You wouldn't teach that in an actual math course. Math is like an applied science. You would just teach math in a... See, now you guys got me getting all woke. Now I'm trying to get all logical here. It's not the appropriate response to this, is it? Damn, why is it so dark? This is why I had the brightness up. You got me getting all woke over here. How many of these things do I have to kill to get them to leave me alone? Oh, they're so annoying. Look at this. They just won't de-aggro me, man. There it goes. Alright. So I can't see a thing. Ah, now I can see what's going on. Perfect. Okay. So we're fighting Toby Kapupi. Because he thinks math is racist. And I don't agree. Let's run this way. I think he might be racist. Try in-game brightness settings. That's precisely what we did. I want my old flash pods back. Well, you're not getting it. You're also not getting the old temporal mantle back either. OP temporal mantle. Whee! Where they changed to flash pods. What? Really? You already running? Where is he going? How did I get knocked down? Alright, so the head and the arm are both softened. Be sure to drop that giant rock on him. cart's broken. That was some pretty good timing, huh, guys? Math is racist. I should have named the live stream that Math is racist. Should I don't know. Yeah, we'll just stay on him. Heck with it. Oh, he's down anyways. It doesn't matter. All mods are borked. Hey TGC, what kind of music do you hear? I hear Monster Hunter music. Are you asking me what kind of music do I like? I like Nine Inch Nails and Radiohead. Those are two big favorite musicians of mine. I think both of those guys are great. Where do you think you're going? Here he is. Slice him up, boys. Before he starts to try and teach us some of them racist math ideas. Doop. What are your thoughts on Temtem? I saw it. I think it looks not that exciting. I do not think that it will replace Pokemon at all. Not that I'm pleased with Pokemon by any means, but I do not think that Temtems is a serious contender against Pokemon. Awesome. Anyone? Oh, I'm sorry. Anyone see those GameCube Joy-Cons for Switch? I have not seen that. Anyone else? YouTube just changed. I can't seem to find the new place for uploaded videos for the peeps I subbed. Huh. Weird. YouTube's always changing. Algebra. What do we have here? Slider attack jewel, huh? You just oppressed the Katashi to death. Technically, that is true. That is accurate.
Let's follow Nergigante wherever it's headed.
Alright guys, so because the quest loads so quickly, I probably will not wait for 4 people to join because I think it will be a waste of time. The way I'll be hosting these quests, I would just immediately start them and then you guys will join afterwards. Math fact. There are different sizes of infinity. Wow, get this racist out of here. Get him out of here. Mom. You said one of your favorite musicians was Elvis Presley. If I said that, I was lying to you to throw you off the scent. My favorite artists are Nine Inch Nails and Radiohead by far. In fact, I have very few artists I actually enjoy. But those two I actually do enjoy. Who are we fighting? Bondbro. Bro. Wait, is he like up here? Why would they have spawned me so high up? Usually they spawn you up top if there's a good reason. Well, I don't actually know. Let's jump down. Woke culture is just affiliate to different religion than outraged Christians. Remember those D&D is the devil's works. Outrage culture is the big stinky, man. I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. Everything social justice, this, social justice, that. God, man. They like eat each other too. It's crazy. They like get mad at each other. Oh, here's the big boy. Hey, sexy mama. Literally everything offends them, so they end up offending each other too. It's crazy. Alright, the head is softened. We could bring him under the rock. Should we bring him under the rock? Nope, Doryman's like, we don't need to do that. Doryman's like, all we need to do is throw him into the wall. You are not wrong, Doryman. Shoot. Uh-oh. Oh, yes! It still hit him. Sweet. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we got all 5. Nice. Mounting time? If possible. Well, KO time for sure. One. How's it going, Lion? The Fire Dragon. JV says, Boomer recognize Boomer. OZ says, investigators from different countries are coming to Iran. For what, the airplane? They already admitted to shooting down the airplane. How's it going, Giratina Rayquaza? I am the friendly Giratina, and I am Babcod on the head. Oh god, I'm getting sliced up. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. D. Dorymandoric sounds like a Pokemon evolution path. Should I just jump off of this guy? He's like... Just jump off of him, I guess. It's not such a big deal. Bah! The plane went to a restricted airspace. Did it really? Man, I feel really bad for the victims too. Imagine they're probably getting out of Iran because of the conflict. So there was probably a lot of anxiety on their side to get out of Iran before anything happens. And then they reach a point where they're on the airplane and the airplane is taken off and there's probably like this sigh of relief like, ah, we did it. We got on the plane, we're on our way home to our family and our loved ones, and then zoop, nope, you're getting shot out of the sky, bitch. Just like that, you're dead. Imagine the amount of terror, like the moment the missile strikes the side of the plane and the shrapnel goes everywhere. Oh. I mean, I don't even know what I would... obviously, I would be dead in the next... If I'm not already dead from the shrapnel, I would be dead in the next minute or so. I don't... You do have a little bit of time to react, though, right? So, like, what goes on in your head? Like, well, I guess, you know, you probably think about life for just even a brief moment. Because obviously, what can you do to survive? There's nothing you can do to survive. You know, if you're a fast thinker, you go, nothing you can do. I'm just in a plane seat. So you just reflect on life for about a terrifying 30 seconds or something. I don't know how long it takes for a plane to fall out of the sky. But you just kind of reflect on life for a minute, like, well, that was it for me. I guess I'd be feeling a lot of regret for having been in Iran. That's probably what I'd be feeling. I'd be like, why was I even here? And that would be it. Some people probably praying. Like, oh lordy. Time to meet my maker. It's awful. Really awful. It's not quite random, is it? Because, like, again, they knew Iran and the US were at a possibility of being in great conflict. So it's not quite random, the whole issue. They knew they were in some sort of danger, but even so, like I said, like once you're up in the air like that, you probably feel like you're good. You know, like, okay, I'm gonna make it out of this. How disappointing to find out you're not getting out of it. It's just awful. And he's gone. Nice job, guys. Bring back Music Bot. I admit to my mistakes. The Music Bot. Not many people were using it though. That's the other thing. Bomber weapon. How am I supposed to dig up crystal? Just think if friendly fire was on in this game. Friendly fire is on in this game, except it doesn't really hurt you. Can we please stop talking about the Iran plane incident? Well, I'll talk about anything I want. Bum of the Night says, this law wait time is making me lose brain cells. This wait time is making me lose brain cells. What? Well, it's going to be investigated. Right now, all we can do is wait. Well, I don't know what there is to investigate. They already said they did it. What else is there to investigate at that point?
We're not gonna stop now. Let's follow.
They'll probably still investigate.
Wherever it's headed.
Optional. Let's move on to Wildspire Treasure Hunt. We just fought this guy. They're like, go ahead and fight Kulu again. Alright, let's get Kulu up into an airplane. Alright, we'll go ahead and have our food. Doryman is here with us. Doryman, sorry man, we're popping right out because we load so fast. It makes more sense for us to get it started, start hurting him, and you guys can all load in your own time. You see what I'm saying? So like if you're still getting your build ready or whatever you might be doing, this is so fast that we could just get right in here and start killing him. I'm confident this must be faster, especially now that you have scaling health on the monster, so we can get some of the damage done before it scales. Choop. Oh, I didn't know he was going to run away. You think Capcom will add something similar to the Greatest Jaggers and Lavasia soon? Probably not, because you'd be talking about console, right? And I don't think they have a reason for that on console. They already added the Steamworks tickets for the decorations, if you want to talk about that. Oh, look out, Doryman. Really? He's still... How did he interrupt me? My hammer was charged. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We should get him out here right away. No? Thought we would. Guess it doesn't work that easy. Oh, come on, man. He knocked us both back. Chad Kulu versus the Virgin Hammers. Virgin Aerial Hammers. Soften them up a little bit. The sword players. Are there 3 hammers? I think there's 3 hammers. Woo! Did you manage to figure out what was wrong with your PC? No, I have not. I have to call the manufacturer and ask them if I'm covered by the warranty. And, but I didn't do that today. I had a lot of other things I worked on today, so I was very busy today. But I will be working on that very soon. Luckily, I have my wife's PC gaming... I'm sorry, my wife's gaming PC. I said that backwards. And so we're able to play on that for now, and we will get the other PC running soon so she can get back to doing what she does. She's playing Gears of War on the Xbox, so she's okay. Luke, I watched your PC game video, and yeah, what is wrong with the sexy woman in Jiggles? Woke culture reminds me of Islamic and conservative Christian culture. Hopefully Japan stays Japanese. Precisely that. Is strange how much in common the feminists have with Christianity, with wanting to hide your body and everything. That was from Luke Glanford again. Thank you so much, man. Very generous, Luke. Do you know who Martin Cabello is? I do not know who Martin Cabello is. Ooh, actually, I do have something interesting to talk about now that you're saying a name. Although I'll let you finish your thing. God, my hammer's not charged. Yeah, I watched something on Netflix yesterday that kind of like really frustrated me when I watched it. Whoa. Everyone beat him up. He's gone. See, we were going to get like some special wake up on him. He was already so close. Yeah, thank you so much for that, man. That's generous donations. Crit Eye Weakness Exploit, Agitator Attack Boost, the Virgin Xbox and PlayStation 4 controllers versus the Chad Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I did notice other big Monster Hunter YouTubers are jumping on PC Gamer's article. Was mine out first, though? Hold on, I missed that. What? Well, it says... Hard carry to Iceborne. Huh. Wait a second. Let me reread that. ISO of hard carry to Iceborne. Did you mean CEO? I'm a little confused. I'll update the snack fund for you. Look, it's cumulative. You guys can actually see some of the donations. Now you can see how rich I get. I'm rich. Every Monster Hunter YouTuber is just Gameconomist from another dimension. That's right. We're all the same person, but we are from a different parallel universe, and we've all descended upon this one. YouTube multiverse. Japan has pride in their culture. That is what we have lost. Did we used to have pride in our culture? Nobunaga got be one of the most used historical figures in anime. What? That was hard to read. Actually, let me go ahead and have a meal first. Personally, I think Xbox controllers are way too large. Huh. Oh, I don't think that they're actually much different in size to the PlayStation controller. Now that I've heard that the Xbox controllers are large, but I've used both the PlayStation controller and the Xbox controller a lot now, and I think they're actually very similar in size. Very, very similar, in fact. So I don't understand that argument anymore. I used to be like, oh, okay, the PlayStation controllers must be smaller than the Xbox controllers. They're not really, though. They're roughly the same. Xbox controllers actually feel comfortable. Can you make a video on best keybinds for keyboard Iceborne? Indeed, I cannot. ZipZip says, if you've been to Japan's larger cities, you will definitely see some anime... Oh, chat's moving fast. Anime everywhere. Progression guide for Greatsword? Sure, I will give you a progression guide live right now. How about that? Use the defender weapon at the start of the game, and then if it makes sense for you, eventually, I'm sorry, at the beginning of the story, right? So use the defender Greatsword at the beginning of the story. If you need more damage at the end of the story, which I doubt you will actually, you could just use the defender weapon all the way through with health regen augmentations. And then after the story is over, go straight to either the acidic glaive or the Shar Ishvalda. I'm sorry, let's see what this is. ISO means in search of. Oh, there you go. In search of hard carry to Iceborne. Oh. Are you in the session, Wellix? I can't remember your name. Do you go by Wellix in here? I don't think you do. Wait, you're not on PC, are you? I thought you were saying CEO of hard carry, as in you're doing a lot of hard carrying. Okay, so he was asking about a Greatsword progression guide. I think you can actually play with the Defender Greatsword pretty much all the way through the entire story. Just get health regen augmentations. If you want more damage, you can go with the Bone Greatsword to finish the story. Once the story is over, you want to transition to the Shara Ishvalda Greatsword until you can get the Master's Touch skill from the Teostra Alpha set from the Master, right? Master armor sets. So you get the Teostra armor set unlocked, and then you can combine that with the Damascus chest plate, and this will give you Master's Touch and Focus, and you'll want to pick up at that point the Acidic Glavenus Greatsword, and you're done. You don't really need anything other than the Acidic Glavenus Greatsword for a pretty long time. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta jump up here. Sorry, I was so concentrated on answering all that. I'm playing like shit. Run, 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 run. Greatest gyros for greatest decorations. What are you talking about? He's getting thrown into a wall. Freaking Gadulakas. Did it happen twice? What the hell? That's a lot of hammer power, guys. Alright, so he's not going to get to eat berries because we're going to go ahead and stab him on the back. Acidic Greysword still strong even with esophageal release. Nice. Yeah, so the goal is to finish the story as fast as you can. And I would say you could just finish the story with the Defender Greatsword. It's a really good Greatsword. And you can play with actually health regen augmentations all the way through, which is a bonus. You see, one of the things I learned is if you do swap over to the bone weapons, the bone greatsword, you actually lose the ability to get that health regen augmentation, and that's kind of one of the things that really makes the greatsword feel powerful is the augmentations. So playing Defender Greatsword through the story makes a lot of sense. After you're done with the story, you can make the Shar Ishbal the Greatsword until you can get that Master's Touch set. I don't know when you get the Master's Touch set. It's when you unlock Teostra, and I think you have to be... What level do you guys have to be Master Rank wise to unlock Teostra? I know it's gonna be like... It's gonna be like 50 or something. Is it 50? Or is it 70? Woo! Man, where are the Hammer Bros right now? Oh, I'm missing the Flight Jewel, though. We took it off because we weren't going to use it for Shar Ishbal, though. There was no reason. Heart's broken. Dude, this guy barely gets to move. Man. Oh, he still gets away? No way. He still got away. Oh. Okay. Was he just flying over here? I thought I had the claw as well. I guess I didn't. He's out of here. Nice job. Ooh, these are fast. Ruiner Nurg is easy AF. Ruiner's better than normal Nurg. I've seen sometimes what makes it possible to see your gray silhouette through a monster during hunts. This is an option in your settings. You can change this. You can turn this on and off. What's it called, guys? I don't remember what it's called. Go through this. God Terror Boy says, I want a Ruiner with increased stats. Well, eventually you do get Tempered Ruiner. Brutal BG says, what armor and weapon do you recommend if someone has no decorations and only Vitality Mantle and Health Booster? Are you in the base game or are you in Iceborne? Because if you have no decorations and you're in Iceborne, that's a great question. Probably I would start to build Iceborne armor. Like the Kulu Yaku set is actually pretty good for weakness exploit, well, for crit boost, and I think you can get weakness exploit from like it's a bug armor set. I can't remember the name of it. Let's go ahead and get the next one going. Actually, here, let's eat first. Just join the session, says Wellix. Wellix, you're high rank 9? Dude. You got a long way to go. One wrong move at the wrong time and Tempered Ruiner can easily finish you. Yeah, he's definitely more difficult. Oh, it is late though, isn't it? A Gunlance makes him a breeze though. Tempered Ruiner is easy for some, hard for others. Make tempered Shar Ishvalda. Make Shar Ishvalda tempered again. Ooh, I want an anchovy. I have some anchovies open on the counter over there. I want to go over and have some. Fully woke, my boy. Super woke. Wait, I don't need this. What am I doing? So we're going after Barracuda. Let's go down and get Barracuda. Barracuda. Panoptic says, can you make a set for 0 decoration new player? Panoptic, let me ask you a question. A build for a new player in Iceborne or a new player in base world, I'm sorry. Yeah, base world. Because the two are different. Pronabesh says, I'm in Iceborne PC, and Newbie also. I make the armor from your video, defense boost 7 fortify. Will it be good now? It will certainly help keep you alive, and if you do die, the fortify combined with defense boost and everything else will actually make it pretty hard for you to die. So at that point, I would just fire an SOS flare, see if anyone joins and helps. Somebody might actually help. And even if nobody helps, that's okay, because the monster won't scale in difficulty. Oh, Barrett. Where are you, Barrett? Wait. Is he over here, actually? Oh, he's way over here. Some of the Ruiner's moves should be blocked if you have a shield or greysword. Awakened monsters aren't confirmed. Loving it. What? What is the comment? I think it comes down to matchups. At least for me, that's why I use almost every weapon. I'm almost never using Raw after Safi'jiiva got released, though Elemental is in a really good place right now. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I haven't really messed around with the Safi'jiiva weapons as much as I should have, because around that time, around the time Safi'jiiva came out, I realized how much time I had been wasting between the two consoles, constantly unlocking everything twice, and that was why I decided, you know, I need to stop playing both consoles. I need to focus on one, and I need to do like maybe something like a save wizard on the other, because that would save me so much time not having to farm it all twice. If you think about it, I'm farming it all 3 times because now I'm on the PC. It's absolutely ridiculous the amount of times I've farmed this game. But this is for fun, you know. Also, the series helps kind of explain like how do you become powerful. So I don't mind showing this off as well. But yeah, so I want to experiment with the Safi'jiiva weapons more. I just haven't had a chance to. Hey, 1 times Joel times 3. The family and I enjoy the videos. Thanks for them. The family and I. How's it going, the family and I? The family and I don't know about you or my secret little rendezvous, do they? I thought that was just between me and you. Rendezvous. What a word. The way it's spelled. Rendezvous. Pronounced rendezvous. That's a French word, is it not? I think it's like French in origin. Ah, the French were so cool. I don't know, how are the French today? What's interesting about France and the French? What are they up to? I don't know much about them, to be honest. I know they have a globalist political leader, Macron, and I know Notre Dame burned down, sadly. Actually, really sadly. I mean, that was, even for their economy, that's sad, because the Notre Dame Cathedral was a big tourist attraction. And I know they have all of their protests right now. Everyone's just constantly protesting. I don't really understand what they're protesting over, though. I've steamrolled through the base game story with Defender stuff. I have a couple of decorations, but not the right ones. Oh, I see. I see. Well, that sounds like an interesting topic. Maybe I'll make a video about that. How does that sound? Shoot. Notre Dame burnt down. Yeah, it made me really sad. Do we have 4 hammers? That's pretty funny. The Hunchback of Notre Dame was trying to warn us. I hear that Paris is not the most sanitary place, just from what I've heard. I'm not sure. Sanitary? I don't even think about that kind of stuff. You're saying it's dirty? France is banning diesel vehicles. Ah, interesting. That's, good to know, I guess. They're like, we got this. All we gotta do is ban the diesel vehicles. Why didn't you say so, fam? Oh no, he's gonna get that muck out. Oh no, he's not. He's got no muck on. Oh, yes he did. There's totally muck. Alright, we're out of it. Oh! He did jump all the way over here. They're looking for the white flag for the upcoming war. You know, why were they... I've heard of this stereotype where the French are like cowards or something and they do the whole white flag. I've heard of that stereotype. Why exactly do people keep making that joke about France? Did France do something in the past that made everyone decide, oh, we're going to make fun of them for being, you know, wimps? Thank God for Save Wizard. My PlayStation 4 died and I wasn't about to put that much time farming again. For sure, man. Nice. Good stop. France is also trying to open borders to Muslim refugees. Really? I have not heard that. Who would that affect? You mean like for themselves or like for other countries? Because if it was for other countries, that would be annoying. I'd be like, could you not? Does getting drafted gonna happen though? Oh hell yeah, we're all definitely getting drafted. It's World War IV, man. I've seen people make memes about it, LMAO. Wasn't it from World War II or something? They have surrendered most wars after they started losing. Really? It goes that far back? Are you sure? Weird. They have surrendered most wars after they started losing. Huh. Alright, here we go. Isn't France's culture just gone at this point, or what? Is it? I don't actually know. I don't know much about France.
Let's follow Nergigante, wherever it's headed.
Handler, stop talking to me, Handler. French culture. That's racist. The draft. Post new quest. Well, we are just flying through these, aren't we? These are easy. I feel like a big reason why we're flying through these is just because... Oops, wrong button. That's why. We load into them so fast. Do you like watching anime? I don't like watching a lot of things. I would say that I like watching good anime. It's hard for me to decide what good anime is, probably. What are we attacking here? Are we attacking this guy? Because I will attack this guy. Ouch. To be real though, a draft isn't going to happen. If anything even comes up, it's going to be cyber-based war. Show you a cyber-based war. Show you a cyber-based booty. France's culture is still there. It's just there's a new layer of migrant hobo camps in Paris knocking the sheen off of it. How do the French feel about that? Is anyone here French? French? I said French. Don't they have French fries? No, I'm just kidding. No, but is there like a consensus on how the French feel? I don't even know. Are the protests related to all this at all? Find out the protests are like the other way around. They're like, we want more migrants. We demand migrants. Oop. Immigration. Immigration has become such a big issue. It's very interesting, isn't it? Oof. I'm gonna hack your accounts because you told everyone to go grind my girlfriend for her spites. What? What are you talking about? Doesn't know what's being hunted, starts whacking the first thing GameCommonist sees. That's right. That's exactly how I operate. I'm not ashamed of it. It's called being a hammerman. The protests are not related to that. Oh, okay. Interesting. Wouldn't it be funny if your hunter just stayed down for like 30 seconds after getting knocked down? That would be epic. Oh, there we go. Nice job. He's out of here. Probably should have flashed him. They are jacking up taxes and are focused toward migrant and green fuel. They're jacking up taxes. Ah, man, I can't wait to move to France and pay all those good taxes for all the benefits. Nothing makes me sound like doing business more in another country than high taxes. God, I love giving the government my stuff. You had a nice feeling. You're like, here you go, government. Have all of my stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's a uniquely American thing. I really don't trust the American government with money. I don't know. Maybe other countries, like maybe France, deals the money very well. See, that would be the interesting thing. I feel like I could trust the government with money. I just don't trust my government. I really don't trust my government. Smack you in the head, smack you in the head. I'm gonna learn some French words now. How do I say some French stuff? One, two. Oh. That's what happens when you don't have a charged hammer. It'd be nice if realistically your character goes deaf after HR 100? What? Old world Raytheon sucks. First fleet for life. Ah, poor... I might be able to save him. Yep. When someone's paralyzed, a powerful attack can unparalyze them. And that includes the hammer's brutal upswing. A number of weapons have moves like that that can knock your teammates away. So that's how you like unparalyze them and wake them up. Basic French word. I like how Kush says, I surrender. Tell that to Sweden. I hear they take huge tax percents, but their education is one of the best, if not the best. Yeah. See, American education has never been that good, though. So it's like, if they said, well, we're going to take all your education, I'd be like, wait, weren't you guys the ones saying math is racist? And they'd be like, yep, we have to teach social justice and math. And then I'd be like, yeah, I don't want you to have any of my money. I'd be like, don't take any of my money, please. Math is racist. We have to stop the patriarchy. We were just talking about that earlier in the stream, guys. Apparently in Seattle, some school district is going to be teaching social justice with math because they think that math is like inherently racist. And this is not a joke. This is like 2-month-old news, so go look it up. You would think it is a joke. Like, Gameconomist must be pulling my leg. I wish I was. Alright, so Gyrotodus is out of here. Let's go catch up to him. Is there any way to negate getting stunned by monster hits? Don't get hit. Yes, stun resistance, by the way, was buffed for Iceborne. So they're saying don't get hit, but realistically, if you really wanted to be better dealing with stun, 1 level of stun resist actually like cuts the time you're stunned in more than half. So it's worth taking 1 level of it if you're having trouble. Any interest in Nier Automata? No, I have almost 0 interest in Nier Automata. Nier Automata. Scary Yee says, math is racist. Asians are consistently doing better than other ethnicities. Well, it's funny because I was reminded of when Andrew Yang had said something like, I'm the opposite of Trump. I'm a Asian who's good at math or something like that. I'm like, that sounds racist. Drag Queen Story Hour sounds wholesome. Drag Queen Story Hour. Oh, I see what you're saying. Wow, listen to this guy talk shit on drag queens. Get him out of here. Woo. He's just jealous because he doesn't know how to be so fab. Regan King says, I just started playing Nier Automata last week and am enjoying it quite a bit, but it makes me feel like a shut-in. You living in mom's basement? Cat boys. Cat boys. Cat boys, rise up. Nier Automata was a P good game. That's it, guys. He rated it a P. Let's follow Nergigante. No, let's not, Handler. Let's eat a meal. David says, I've used both the stun resist 1 and 2, and they suck. There's still lots of time for the monster to kill. Better to run 3. Better to run 12. Let's jump over here. They buffed it, though. Here, I'll show you guys. They buffed stun resist. Oh, I still have it. I've got it on right now. Reduces the duration of stun by 60%. Oh, and then look at the second one. Reduces duration by 90%. That's good enough for me, to be honest. Let's go ahead and put in that flight, by the way. Airborne. Yeah, that's pretty good in my book. 60, 90. Best 2 numbers. Sounds good to me. All the wrong signals, huh? They're just making you refight all the monsters you've already fought in the past. They're like, fight this Zizuyuku now. TGC, have you heard the stories about Drag Queen Story Hour? Oh, okay. Is that an actual thing? Let's look it up. Drag Queen Story Hour. Drag Queen Story Hour is just what it sounds like. Drag queens reading stories to children in libraries, schools, and bookstores. DQSH captures the imagination and play of the gender fluidity of childhood and gives kids glamorous, positive, and unabashedly queer role models. Wow. Interesting. What do you guys think of that? Let's jump down. Alright, guys. Let's turn into cavemen. Oonga boonga. Cloak says, have you heard a senator propose a ban on cell phones for people under 21? Honestly, if people were forced to have their cell phones taken away under the age of 21, it would not harm you. And actually, it could probably save some lives if that actually took effect. You would have a lot of 21-year-olds not driving while texting, which I see all the time. Apparently, I live in the third most dangerous state to drive in. So all the times that I've complained about, oh, have they found him, by the way, the ZC? No, they haven't. So all the times I've complained about dangerous driving, I feel a little more justified after finding out that statistic. The people around me are driving dangerously, and I have witnessed car wrecks because people out here are shit. But yeah, I mean, it's an interesting idea. I just think that it would also damage the economy probably because people buy a lot of stuff on their cell phones, and if you took that away, what would they buy? But I mean, it would probably fix a lot of things. Bullying would kind of be much harder to do because the internet would be gone. Maybe you would go outside more and socialize as well. So that's exercise. That's meeting other people in real life. It would be nice maybe if there was a way to limit the amount of time children have on a cell phone. Like, you don't have to take it entirely away, but there's probably people out there who spend every minute of every day on their cell phones because they're designed to be addictive, right? Similar with games, but they're designed to be addictive, and I can hear the merit for it. It's just that wouldn't it be much better if you could decide for your own child how much cell phone they have? I don't know if it's really the government's job to be doing that, right? It's almost like the government saying, you suck as parents, and so now we're taking away cell phones. I don't know, man. Yeah, that's too much control, I would say. That's too much control. I mean, we allow cookies, don't we? What's the nutritional benefit of a chocolate chip cookie? There is none. Chocolate chip cookies are strictly bad for you. So what are we going to do? Outlaw all cookies? We could. We could. There's all kinds of arguments you could make as to why we need to ban cookies, but we could just not ban them. That's also an option, right? Did he really just jump back? How's he not KO'd yet? There he goes. Oh, that didn't reach? Yeah, it's an interesting thought. I think that there's probably all kinds of bad that the cell phone can do for you, but banning it, come on. You might as well ban everything that's bad. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do that. It doesn't work. What's the point of having freedoms if the government just treats you like, I don't know, like you're the pet? We don't let our animals eat too unhealthy, do we? Some people do, I guess. I guess maybe I just don't. I guess some people do let their animal eat unhealthy. Stop moving! Alright, he's been mounted. Whew. If I didn't have a phone, you'd never gotten a single donation from me though, says David. Alright guys, I'm totally against banning phones. 100% against it. Make a phone with the 2-hour battery and can't be used while charging. I don't know. People would find a workaround for that. Bottom line, I don't think the government should be deciding for you to be healthy. I think people should be allowed to decide to be unhealthy or healthy. What's important to me is that if you do make a decision to be unhealthy, that other people aren't responsible for your poor choices. Do you see what I'm saying? I feel like that's how it should be. If you decide to go out and have sex and get pregnant, everyone else doesn't pay for your children. If you decide to eat chocolate chip cookies every single day in McDonald's, people don't pay for your health care. If you decide to not get a job and live in mom's basement, people don't pay for your retirement. You see what I'm saying? So, but then you're allowed to do what you want. You can do what you want, even if you don't do it in moderation. You can do what you want, and to me, that's sort of it's about self-autonomy and freedom, right? and exploring what you like. If you have Big Brother leaning over your shoulder telling you how to live your life like you're some sort of leashed animal, it's kind of frustrating. I don't know if I like that. I don't like paying high taxes either, though, right? Banned cookies and fatties will riot. They probably will. By the way, I'm going to jump down to the bottom of the... I'm going to miss a bunch of comments. I'm just going to catch up to where you guys were. Let's go ahead and grab this. Pay money. Get the meat platter. Black market cell phones in schools. That's right. Hey, kids, want to do some cell phones? Hey, kids, want to watch some TikTok? That's what it would come down to. If people are texting and driving, it isn't the phone's fault, it's the person's. Yeah, but that's an even bigger case, because when it comes to texting and driving, you're not just talking about maybe wasting your time on a cell phone and not learning any social skills because you're on a cell phone. When it comes to texting and driving, you might actually kill people. See what I'm saying? Kind of like drinking and driving. We don't really allow drinking and driving. It's not really a freedom issue anymore at that point, is it? It's you're hurting other people with your behavior at that point. So if there was some sort of device that disabled cell phones while you were in a car, I would be 100% down with disabling all cell phones when people are in the car. So the device could perhaps disable your cell phone except for calls going out to 911, something like that. Because that's the only number you need, honestly. 911, 511 for highway or something like that, highway assistance. Don't actually need to be texting or calling anyone on the phone. I mean, I've been driving for so long, I don't understand how people get in car wrecks. It's very easy. Driving is not a complex skill. I think that's probably one of the reasons why there's so many car wrecks, actually. I think people get bored of driving, and that's when they make all their mistakes. They're like, wait a second, texting is way more fun than driving, so I'll just text while I drive. It's like, oh, you're so dumb. You're so dumb. Whew. I love the blast on this hammer. Defender weapon's OP, man. Hi TGC, good to see you on when I'm not at work. How's it going, Breaking Meta? Why can't schools teach us what the hell nutrition is? I don't know. Because they're busy teaching you that math is racist. That's why. Nutrition is about knowing your foods. An actual basic nutrition class with cooking would be hugely beneficial for most people. I figured schools had that. I didn't go to public school. I was homeschooled. When a car engine is started, it restricts certain things. Yeah, see, that would be cool. I would like that. Is that Odo Schmerin? Don't participate, Odo Schmerin. I know what you're gonna do. Wee! 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 Freaking Odo Schmerin. Ouch. Freaking Odo Schmerin. Stooky Dookie. He's poopy-lized. Math is racist. Look it up, Google it. Google math is racist. There's actual videos where the people talk about how math is going to be taught differently now. They're going to teach social justice and math together. And that's what your kids are going to. It's pretty despicable, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not against social justice. It's just social justice and math are not the same subject. Get them very separated. What are you talking? It's so gross. I don't know. I'll end up ranting about it if I don't stop talking about it soon. I'll rant about it for like 30 minutes. Share my my high autism points of views. Smack, smack, dab. Oh god, what's going on? My character was like flinched or something, but he wasn't getting out of the flinched animation. Damn. He's so dead. In Missouri, the highway signs give you a body count. My school had a, oh, there it is. My school had a, quote, nutrition class. It was barely considered a nutrition class. We read from a book and copied down notes on useless crap. In high school, we had nothing like that. Stop making automatic cars. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Question, first Monster Hunter game was Freedom and just getting back into it and want to main Hunting Horn. What armor should I use to run through it? And I was thinking getting Teostra's Orphe. In Monster Hunter World, the attack up extra large buff is the most important buff, in my opinion. I don't know if that's changed at all, guys, for Iceborne. I have not been using horns as much for Iceborne, but attack up extra large is the buff everyone goes for. Teostra's Orphe, I wouldn't build that. And then for your armor, you mostly want the same armor everything else uses. Crit Eye, Weakness Exploit, Crit Boost, Master's Touch, Handicraft. Except you also want the sonorous decorations. And I've been told that elemental hunting horns are a thing now, and I've still done no research on this.
We're not gonna stop now.
Every time I make a hunting horn video, it gets like half the views that I would have gotten for pretty much any other topic, so I don't touch it as much anymore. Question, first Monster Hunter... Oh, I already read that one. Why is it that these SJW topics almost always occur in the United States? Because the United States is crazy. Because it's all we're doing in the United States. We're just fighting with each other all the time. It's one big war between everything you can. Men versus women, the rich versus the poor. Every race, or whatever, the majority race versus the minority race. I don't know how else to depict it. What would you call it? Minorities versus majorities? I never hear the word majorities used. Oh wait, are we talking about Monster Hunter FU? Yes, we are. What's the coolest set of new moves Iceborne bought for a weapon in your opinion? Jordan, I made like a 50-minute video and talked about it in that video. It is all 14 weapons and their Iceborne changes. But since you're here live, I will say that I think the weapon that received the best changes would probably be the Longsword. Longsword continues to have a really good moveset, and now it's got even cooler moves. Anyone who disagrees with me can... I'm gonna block them. I'm gonna block them on Twitter. And then I'm gonna ban them from Discord. Haters go away. Ninja versus pirates. Racism. First I heard of it, thought which side of the chicken I prefer. What? Do you know when the Sophajiva raid is coming to PC? Yes, but I'm not going to tell you because I want it to be an epic secret. Oh my god, why I keep getting interrupted? Somebody just flinch shot at him all the way over there when he was right next to the ledge. Thanks for playing together, but now I have to sleep. Aw, see you later, man. Ouch. Oh, there we go. I blew up finally. One, two, shoot. Oh, that hurts. Ooh. Whoa. I'm here, but too low to help. Shoop. Oh, come on. What happened? We lost somebody. He's still putting up a fight. Burgers or pizza, huh? Well, if it's chicken sandwich versus pizza, I'm gonna go with chicken sandwich. But if it's burgers versus pizza, I'm gonna go with pizza. Yeah, burgers are okay. I don't mind them. Pizza's pretty good though. And then I think chicken sandwiches are my favorite right now. They're crazy good. Oh, he's roaring. Are you a speedrunner? Oh, that's right. I'm a speedrunner, guys. I'm a pro. I helped the monster kill me in epic times. He gets me in record low times. He's limping. Is he limping? He's gonna be limping. Come on. Tell me he's not limping. I don't believe you. No, I don't want any of that. We had the same idea. Knock the other guy away again. Oh, we got him. He's gone. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Scooby-Doo. Gameconomist is a speed carter. That's right. Fastest carter in the West. I think we should get Ingaruga Raging Turf Wars. What? Gameconomist, since you play on all three platforms, what's been the benefits of PC over console for you? The PC loads the game immediately, which is a huge improvement. The second thing I would say is you're able to have mods on the PC, which means you can have a lot more skins in the game, and you can do like just some extra fun stuff. You can make your character sexier. You could play custom levels, I suppose. There's also 60 FPS for the PC. The graphics can be higher quality on the PC. So there's a number of interesting things. The downside, of course, is that it constantly lags behind the consoles, which is really annoying. Alright, go through here. How to unlock investigasi Teostra Dan Kieran.
We're not gonna stop now. Let's follow
I think you run into them in the guiding lands. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you run into them in the guiding lands. There's a lot of new players out here, so interesting. This here's Bighorn Country. What does that mean? What's your favorite food? My favorite food? Crab legs. Easy. Easy question, easy answer. I'll take you with me, Doryman. For the mods, don't use them. Capcom re-encrypted or something. Oh, interesting. If you want greatest Dodogama, make him the most hunted or the least hunted. What? Boink. Whee! Oh my god. It's Jason Bourne. Whew, I was worried that last hit wasn't going to reach. That was easy. Uh-oh. I don't want to die. Really? He's still going? Woo! You're making me nervous. Oh, he got me with his back legs. Oh, that kills me. Alright. I'm big sad now. I thought we were gonna be okay. What is Gameconomist doing right now? Contemplating his life choices. I heard that dirty mathicists in Seattle are holding secret math rallies in the woods and are doing equations on underage cell phones, all while eating cookies. That's exactly everything we talked about. Orochi Kirin is a Ice Kirin, right? Orochi Kirin is a political leftist. I don't know. I couldn't come up with a clever enough response. I'm too sleepy, man. I don't know why I'm so tired. I thought I slept a lot last night, but I guess I stayed up a bit, didn't I? Whee! How is he still alive? I don't understand. Oh, you can flash him out of that? That's so useful to know. Oh, that's going into my top 10 things you didn't know list. I like how Doryman still fainted to that though. That's too bad. Oh! Those are tremors. How much health does this guy have? I'm gonna stay mounted. Is Andrew Jackson a good guy or bad guy? Who's Andrew Jackson? Capture monster in lands, farm them in optionals. Just finished Iceborne. Should I do optionals or grinding lands? I'm getting my optionals done first. The first thing you want to do is get a powerful setup, in my opinion. That's the very first thing you want, because you're gonna have to do a lot of grinding to get to Master Rank 70. Nice job. Was he tempered? He looks like he was tempered. Alright, well, it looks like we just reached the 2-hour mark, everyone. I think we're going to go ahead and cut this stream out here. And a big part of that is because I'm actually kind of tired tonight, surprisingly. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm just tired. What I am going to do, I'm going to open up a second live stream. And this one's going to be on my other YouTube channel where we open up Pokemon cards. You guys are welcome to join us if you want. You don't have to, obviously. But I'll go ahead and get that started up in just a moment. I'll leave a link to it in the chat room, okay? I'm going to go ahead and mute the mic now.
We're not gonna stop now. Let's follow Nergigante, wherever it's headed.
Alright, and now I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys a link to the other channel where we'll be opening up some Pokemon cards. Sweet. I will see you guys over there.